My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of The Strangers Chapter 1. And this movie had me very curious because they announced that it was the first movie in a trilogy. And I'm just thinking, a trilogy for The Strangers? Like, what are we doing here? Is this going to be some kind of big, epic, grand story being told? Like, it just felt so random. So my curiosity was piqued. I never watched any of the trailers, and this movie is just an abysmal piece of shit. I despised this movie. Oh my goodness. Let's begin talking about the performances. Madeline Pitts is just awful here. She never feels like a real character, and it was just a very bland, lifeless performance. Ryan Bowen, I thought, was just awful as well. Once again, he doesn't feel like a real person either. It's just a very empty, hollow performance as well. So, the two performances did not work, and as a result, I did not care about their characters. All the drama regarding them just feels so surface level, and yeah, just none of that worked for me at all. But let's just get into the biggest issue of this movie, and it's the fact that it is trying to recreate the first movie as much as possible. Like, so many of the scales are just copied directly from it. So despite not being an official remake, it pretty much is. And it's just like, why would I ever watch this movie when I can just watch the original? You either gotta be more effective or you gotta deliver on something new, and this movie doesn't do any of that. When I was watching it, I'm just like, why does this movie exist? Like, why? Like, I couldn't comprehend it. But then they still found a way to make it worse as often as possible. Like, I don't like the complaint that characters are stupid in movies because people are stupid in real life. So it makes sense that characters would be stupid in movies. This crosses a fucking line. No, just. There's a scene where the girl sees someone in the house, and when she tells her boyfriend about it, he's just like, nah, you've been smoking too much. You just saw that picture or whatever. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And spoiler alert or whatever, but at the end of the movie, the boyfriend has a shotgun to the girl's head, and she knows he won't pull the trigger, and he's like, you don't think I'll pull it? I'll pull it. I swear, this scene was like 3 fucking minutes long. Like, just fire the gun. What are you doing? I was just pissed off. Like, this is just so over the top and so absurd. And not in a fun, campy way, in a bland, lifeless way. Like, even the fact that it's the start of a trilogy, like, I was confused before, but now I'm even more confused. Like, why are you doing this? It's like, I think this has potential to be the worst trilogy in Hollywood history. I really do. Like, this movie was just embarrassingly bad on every level. Like, Winnie Holland directs this movie, who has directed some movies I really liked in the past. I'm a defender of Dream Master, though, like the Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Like, that cockroach kill is one of the best kills in movie history. He also did, yeah, a bunch of movies I haven't seen or don't like. I guess I don't like him as a director. His direction is absolutely terrible here. It has no sense of atmosphere. It's never intense. It just lacks any bit of creativity to it. The sound is awful in this movie, especially in the first act. Like, when this movie begins, everything sounds a little bit muffled, and it just doesn't work. The movie's 90 minutes long, and that it felt like 3 hours. Like, it just drags. I checked the time probably 16 times during this movie. So, like, yeah, like, there is zero reason for you to watch this movie. There is zero reason for it to exist. It is a dull, lifeless, boring movie. It offers nothing new. It's trying to be the start of a new trilogy, and oh my goodness, there's gonna be 2 more of these movies. Holy shit, what a stupid fucking idea. Like, I at least expected to watch it and be like, oh, that's interesting. I don't understand what they were thinking when they greenlit it. I just don't. It's abysmal. Probably the worst movie of the year for me. I'm giving The Strangers Chapter 1 a 0 out of 10. Okay, have you seen The Strangers Chapter 1? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin,